We've seen several bragging rights battles between Missouri and Illinois go down to the wire. Today's contest did not disappoint, at least until the end if you're a Tiger fan. More than 20,000 packed the Scottrade Center for the 34th edition of the Braggin Rights Game in St. Louis. Back and forth they went. Kendrick Nunn throws that one down with one hand. Illini had the early 5-point lead. Tigers stayed in, though. Check out this three-pointer. Jonathan Williams III hangs out before it finally falls. Lawrence Bowers, former Tiger, cheering on his former team. Ahmad Stark's late three-pointer in the first half gave the Illini a 32-30 lead at the break. Starks had a big game, hits this jumper early in the second, put Illinois up by 6, but Missouri, they would fight back, taking the lead on this. D'Angelo Allen three-pointer was 48-47 Mizzou at that point. Big game for Williams. He had 15 points, including this three-point play. Tigers went up 3. Late in the game, it's 57-all Illini to the hoop. Nana Egwu dunks it home. It's 59-57. Wes Clark, though, 18 seconds to go. He had 11 points, none bigger than those two on that jumper. Tied the game up 59-all, but Illini got a final shot off, and Rayvonte Rice buries it at the buzzer, and that's how it ends. A stunning loss for the Tigers, who came so close. They lose it 62-59 to Illinois.
I think we covered it. He made a great shot. You know, the only thing you wish you could do differently is if maybe, you know, J3 had gotten closer and blocked it, but he makes a great shot. So you got to give him credit. You know, the thing is, you can't put yourself in that position. You know, we missed some rebounds, you know, coming down the stretch. So we had some wasted possessions, and against good teams, you can't afford to do that.
We seen some good traits out of us. We came together as a team, worked hard, and fight for each other. So we seen that we got the potential to win some games and to make a good run, but we still got some ways to go.
Another heartbreaker in that bragging rights game. Our own Tom Leffler has more on the Tigers' setback in St. Louis. You can read it right now on our website, connectmidmissouri.com. Go to Leffler's link. Better result on Saturday afternoon for the Mizzou women. Tigers beat Wake Forest 79-64 Missouri. Now 9-2. Tigers will play at home on Monday night. Final game of the calendar year for Lincoln University. The Blue Tigers welcoming Nebraska Kearney to Jason Gymnasium. LU had the early lead. Malcolm McDonald puts that one in. Omar Muhammad takes the feed. Reverse layup. Blue Tigers led 42-39 at the half, but the visitors too much in the second. Lincoln loses this one 90-85. Columbia College, a winner on the road. Cougars go to overtime to beat Lindenwood Belleville, and it was Westminster falling on the road 72-56 to Maryville. The Lincoln women going for their 6th win of the year. They only had 5 all of last season. Also playing Nebraska Kearney today. Lizzie Nestling buries that three-pointer for the Blue Tigers. They were rolling today. Dorian Briggs driving, pulls up, hits the jumper. Lincoln gets the win 90-68. That's the 6th win of the year, first conference win for Nicole Collier and the Blue Tigers. The Columbia Lady Cougars get a victory today as well on the hardwood, beating Lindenwood Belleville by a final of 77-59. Elias and CBC both made the Show Me Showdown a year ago. The Crusaders ended up 3rd in Class 4. Cadets won it all, beating Hickman for the Class 5 championship. The two Hoops Powers squaring off last night, technically, inside Rackers Fieldhouse. Hot start for the Crusaders. Sam Houston, 3 3-pointers in the opening quarter. Then Isaiah Sykes, he's going to Central Missouri, shooting from long distance, gets the friendly bounce there. Was 20-4 Crusaders after one. Adam Bax, 3-pointer of his own. Elias led by 17 at the half. CBC made it very interesting late, but the Crusaders hang on for a big win, 58-55, knocking off the Cadets. The Jefferson City Jays lost at the Sullivan Shootout, falling to Jackson 65-52. Busy day at Jefferson City High. 12 teams playing in the Missouri National Guard Shootout, including the California Pintos, who won the Lynn Tournament title on Friday night, playing Herman at the shootout. Jaden Barr to Drew Norton, just like they did on the football field. Norton again hitting from 3. He had 22 off the bench. Big game for Norton. Dalton Gilling for Herman. The three-point play here, but too much California. Jaden Barr, 26 points. He went over 1,000. In that Lynn tournament, California wins big 66-41. The Lions of Calvary Lutheran making their first shootout appearance, matched with Jamestown. This was the one and only overtime game of the shootout. Trenton Barber driving for Jamestown, lays that one in. Calvary on the other end. Nice bounce pass. Hans Summer with the finish. Jamestown led most of the way, but Calvary tied it on this. Cal Calzo, late three-pointer. It was 46-all to overtime. Jamestown in the OT. Offensive board and putback. Wyatt Hunziker. Jamestown edges Calvary in a thriller, 52-50. The Harrisburg Bulldogs making the trip to Jefferson City for the shootout, matched with Green Ridge. Austin Horn drives in, gets that one to fall for the Bulldogs. Brendan Gray later on will hit the three-pointer from the corner. Harrisburg let a late lead nearly slip away, but the Bulldogs and Steve Combs pick up the victory, 62-57. The Tolton Trailblazers are still unbeaten. They beat Macon. Battle a point better than Confluence Prep. South Callaway was a winner over Crocker. On the girls' side, at the National Guard Shootout, the Blair Oaks Lady Falcons taking on Harrisburg. This was a good one. Kirsten Sutherland from deep, three-pointer for the Lady Dogs. Blair Oaks a three-pointer of their own, courtesy of Chelsea Emerson. Was 27-17 Blair Oaks at the half. It got tied in the second half. Blair Oaks, though, would get the victory. Mason Wilbers, the bucket down low. The Lady Falcons win it 56-53. Another California Herman showdown at the shootout. On the girls' side, California's Elizabeth Lutz drives in, gets that shot to fall. Herman, though, would take the advantage in the early going of this one off the inbounds pass. Emily Ingman puts it down 13-10 after one. California, though, pitched a shutout in the second half. Katie Imhoff off the glass. California led by 3 at the break. It was tied after 3 quarters, but a big fourth for the Lady Pintos. They win it 49-39 over the Lady Bearcats. And New Bloomfield and Jamestown went head-to-head in the first game of the day. Lady Eagles with the pass. Lexi Murray count the basket, draws the foul as well. Sydney Bedsworth on the other end puts this one in for New Bloomfield. The Lady Wildcats win this one big, 54-40 over Jamestown. Other girls' scores, it was Rockbridge going to 6-0, beating Republic. Versailles loses to Colcamp. Fatima beat Eugene, and Macon 50-39 over Tolton.